Hi guys, JT here, and today I'm bringing you some information on 10 games in Fanatical's Bento Bundle Winter 2024 of November 2024. To help you answer the question, should you buy it? By using the links in the description below, you'll gain access to this bundle and have the opportunity to support the channel by buying a coffee through Buy Me a Coffee or Ko-Fi. Your support means the world to me, and I genuinely appreciate it. Anyway, let's get into this. At number 1 we have Decarnation, a psychological horror game set in 1990s Paris, where you take on the role of Gloria, a cabaret dancer facing personal and surreal challenges. What begins as a story of heartbreak and loss quickly spirals into a chilling exploration of dark themes, blending unnerving storytelling with surreal visuals. Gloria's journey through denial, despair, and eventual confrontation with her grim reality is both captivating and unsettling, keeping you invested in her fate. The game's narrative is its core strength, tackling mature and unsettling topics with a mix of subtlety and shocking clarity. While it may not be for the faint-hearted, the story is expertly crafted to explore psychological horror in ways that will leave you thinking long after the credits roll. The gameplay complements the story, combining rhythm-based mechanics tied to Gloria's cabaret performances, cryptic puzzles, and survival sequences. These elements keep the experience engaging, though some puzzles and sequences feel slightly stretched or less impactful. Visually, Decarnation's pixel art stands out, merging beauty and horror with a striking style. The hauntingly atmospheric soundtrack further enhances the mood, drawing you deeper into Gloria's world. Despite minor flaws in pacing and puzzle design, Decarnation excels in delivering a unique and memorable horror experience. Its unsettling yet thought-provoking narrative ensures it lingers in your mind, making it a must-play for fans of psychological horror and surreal storytelling. If you're ready for a game that challenges and surprises, Decarnation is worth your time. At number 2 we have Viviette, a retro-inspired horror game that thrusts you into a dilapidated mansion filled with puzzles, mysteries, and relentless menace. You play as a protagonist searching for a missing sister, and while the setup is atmospheric and chilling, the gameplay oscillates between captivating and frustrating. The mansion's eerie design draws you in, with shadowy hallways, ominous mannequins, and unsettling documents that hint at a deeper horror. Every creak and shadow is designed to keep you on edge, and stepping outside into the safe zone offers a brief respite, only to remind you that you must venture back into the darkness. These moments build an atmosphere of dread, especially before you encounter the game's antagonist, the infamous Lady Stabbington Smythe. When Lady Stabbington Smythe begins to pursue you, the tension peaks, but her constant appearances quickly become repetitive. Avoiding her in cluttered rooms using a top-down view can feel more frustrating than frightening, especially since she never leaves once she finds you. Her initial terror fades into irritation, undermining the horror as you grapple with tricky controls and no automap to guide you. The puzzles range from satisfying to inexplicably obtuse, with some lacking clear logic or context. Exploring every nook and cranny for interactable items becomes tedious, especially with the ever-present threat of being unalived. Despite these flaws, Viviette has moments of brilliance. Its unsettling atmosphere and twisted narrative keep you intrigued, even as its gameplay stumbles. If you love atmospheric horror and don't mind occasional frustration, Viviette's haunted halls might still be worth your time. At number 3 we have Blade Prince Academy, a top-down strategy game set in a magical world where you train as a student of the prestigious Blade Prince Academy to defend the city against an encroaching evil. This game combines real-time combat with strategic pauses, offering a unique blend of action and tactics. The gameplay shines with its true real-time with pause system, allowing you to plan strategies mid-combat. Each student in your squad has unique abilities, from melee attacks requiring careful preparation to ranged skills with minimal downtime. You'll even rely on mage students for healing or to slow and hasten enemies, all while managing cooldowns to avoid getting overwhelmed. The synergy of combining skills into powerful combos adds depth to each encounter. Beyond combat, relationship building at the academy enriches the experience. Trust and study influence your missions, making battles more challenging if neglected. Managing character energy, crafting potions, upgrading abilities, and using powerful but balanced cards add layers of strategy. Visually, the hand-drawn art and vibrant animations create an immersive atmosphere, complemented by a dynamic soundtrack that shifts between energizing mission music and serene academy tones. However, the lack of voice acting slightly dampens the experience. The controls are intuitive, but one glaring flaw is the inability to undo misclicks during pause gameplay, which can lead to frustrating errors. Despite this, Blade Prince Academy delivers a compelling story, strategic gameplay, and beautiful presentation, making it a standout choice for fans of tactical RPGs. At number 4 we have Nexomon Extinction. The second title in the Nexomon series introduces you to a charming monster collecting RPG world. As an orphan coming of age to become a Nexomon tamer, you embark on a journey in a post-apocalyptic setting plagued by evil Nexomon tyrants. While the overarching goal is to save the world, the game emphasizes the journey, offering an open world where your destinations are determined by the difficulty of local Nexomon rather than a linear story. Visually, Nexomon Extinction combines retro aesthetics with modern enhancements, featuring vibrant graphics reminiscent of an HD version of a GBA title. The soundtrack complements the experience, with tracks ranging from energetic bangers to melancholic tunes. The writing of Nexomon Extinction is engaging and humorous, primarily delivered by the silent protagonist's sidekick, Coco, who breaks the fourth wall and adds a layer of self-awareness to the narrative. The battle system, though seemingly familiar, offers depth beneath its simplicity. Nexomon families and attacks align strategically, requiring a balance between attack strength and stamina consumption for victory. The capturing process sees improvements, with a percentage chance indicator and a button press minigame, adding nuance to the experience. Notable enhancements include a shard system, allowing customization of Nexomon stats through crafted synergy cores. Interactions with NPCs evolve dynamically, and the game's menus are user-friendly. Despite the positives, random battles pose a challenge, quickly depleting your team. Nexomon Extinction is simply great, celebrated by its artful design, witty dialogue involving Nexomon trapping mechanics, and intriguing customization systems. At number 5 we have Noobs Want to Live, a fast-paced roguelike that blends bullet hell chaos with quirky humor and pixel graphics. In this game, you dive into Peachville, wielding unique powers to create devastating synergies and annihilate your foes. From summoning black holes to commanding a gold-creating canine, each character offers a fresh and often comical approach to combat. One of the unique aspects of this game is its rich pool of skills and synergies. Experimentation is key. You'll discover how combining skills can exponentially amplify your firepower. As you progress, meta upgrades keep your runs feeling rewarding. However, the early game may feel a bit slow, and unlocking synergies can initially be confusing. Still, these challenges give way to satisfying moments of screen-clearing mayhem. The visual style is charming, with a cardboard cutout aesthetic that adds personality to the chaotic gameplay. While the art and humor shine, some elements, such as repetitive music and limited long-term content, might leave you wanting more after you achieve 100% completion. Despite these shortcomings, Noobs Want to Live is perfect if you enjoy roguelikes and vampire survivor-esque games. The game's humor, unique vibe, and the fact that it is in a bundle make it a worthwhile addition to your collection. However, its shorter playtime may appeal more to those looking for a quick, yet fun gaming experience. Noobs Want to Live delivers engaging gameplay with its distinct charm, even if it doesn't reinvent the roguelike genre. The game offers enough chaos and creativity to keep you entertained. At number 6 we have Banner of the Maid, a tactical RPG that blends the French Revolution with anime aesthetics, putting you in the shoes of Pauline Bonaparte, sister to Napoleon Bonaparte. As you navigate battles and political intrigue, you'll lead armies and form alliances to support her rise to power. You command troops in turn-based grid-style combat, similar to Final Fantasy Tactics or Fire Emblem. Officers in your army represent various classes, and each battle involves strategy, whether it's using terrain, weather effects like rain, or completing submissions like time-based attacks. The environments constantly change, keeping you on your toes as you adapt to new conditions mid-battle. While the battle system is engaging and straightforward, the game shines in its variety of mission types and character development. Between skirmishes, you'll converse with factions to build alliances, gaining political influence and unlocking items. This adds depth beyond combat, as relationships with different groups influence the flow of the story. The game's art style, heavily inspired by anime, gives a unique twist to historical figures, but this can also feel cheeky. However, beneath the vibrant visuals lies a rich narrative filled with interesting characters and surprising tactical depth. Though there are minor issues with menu navigation and class balance, Banner of the Maid offers a fresh take on tactical RPGs. With its historical setting, anime flair, and strategic gameplay, it is a solid choice for fans of the genre, looking for something different. At number 7 we have Evoland, Legendary Edition, a collection of 2 RPG adventure games, Evoland and Evoland 2, that take you on a nostalgic journey through the history of gaming itself. These games are not related in narrative, but united in their unique and evolving gameplay experiences. In Evoland, you witness gaming's evolution as you play. You start in a monochrome 8-bit forest, unlocking gameplay features like sound, movement, and 3D graphics from treasure chests scattered throughout the game. This gradual progression creates a fascinating exploration of RPG history. While the story is minimal, its simplicity lets you focus on its main appeal, showcasing how far games have come. Inspired by classics like The Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy, Evoland feels like a love letter to gaming's roots. Though short, taking around 2 hours to complete, it provides a memorable and concise experience. Evoland 2 takes everything from the first game and elevates it into a full-fledged RPG. With a longer 20-hour story, rich character interactions, puzzles, and varied combat, it's a significant upgrade. The game's art styles and soundtrack match its deeper narrative, ensuring you stay hooked throughout. Evoland 2 successfully balances nostalgia with modern gameplay elements, keeping things fresh and engaging. Both games boast charming visuals, retro soundtracks, and nods to gaming icons. If you love RPGs or retro games, this collection offers a delightful mix of nostalgia and innovation. Evoland Legendary Edition is a must-play for fans eager to relive and celebrate gaming's history. At number 8 we have The Chrono Jotter, a visual novel that blends high school drama with brutal murder mysteries. You play as Ibuki Ran, a girl trapped in an eerie school, where students draw lots to decide who becomes the next murderer and victim. Surprisingly, when the murders are solved, the victims come back to life, adding a bizarre twist to the story. The game's premise is intriguing, with themes of mental illness, obsession, and dependency woven throughout. You will find yourself emotionally invested in the well-written characters, even though localization issues such as typos, awkward sentences, and inconsistencies create a disjointed experience at times. Gameplay centers around investigation and skill checks, but it lacks depth. You'll gather clues, but the protagonist Ibuki does most of the deductive work for you, leading to a sense of missed involvement. However, the backtrack system allows you to rewind time, retry skill checks, and explore different dialogue options, ensuring you do not miss out on key story elements. Visually, the game is stunning, with beautifully drawn characters and settings that contrast the dark themes of murder. The art helps to enhance the emotional tone, balancing the horror and drama seamlessly. While the localization flaws and shallow investigation mechanics hold the game back, The Chrono Jotter offers a unique and fascinating story that keeps you engaged, especially if you're willing to overlook its rough edges. At number 9 we have 100% Orange Juice. In the realm of digital board games, few titles capture the whimsy and unpredictability of chance like 100% Orange Juice. This indie gem has enchanted players since its debut in September 2013. With its recent surge in positive reviews and a thriving community, it's time to explore what makes this game a charming and distinct experience. At its heart, 100% Orange Juice is a multiplayer board game where characters from various Orange Juice titles converge for battles fueled by dice rolls. Whether you're acquainted with Flying Red Barrel, Kewpie Shooting, Suguri, or Sora, there's an array of characters to suit every taste. The gameplay seamlessly blends strategy and chance as you navigate through campaigns or challenge others in online multiplayer matches. With a plethora of battle combinations and over 50 unique cards to collect, each game promises a fresh and exhilarating adventure. The game offers a host of features to enrich your experience, including 4 single-player campaigns, online multiplayer for up to 4 players, and character-specific combat abilities in the form of hypercards. With a very positive rating on Steam, the game has garnered praise for its addictive nature and engaging battles. While some may find the luck-based mechanics daunting, others relish the game's chaotic charm and replayability. 100% Orange Juice is a delightful fusion of strategy, chance, and whimsy that promises hours of entertainment for players of all levels. Whether you're a seasoned board game enthusiast or new to the genre, the world of flying dogs, people, and machines await your exploration. So gather your friends, roll the dice, and immerse yourself in the captivating universe of 100% Orange Juice. At number 10 we have Astria Ascending, a 2D side-scrolling Japanese-inspired RPG that dazzles with its hand-drawn visuals, but stumbles under the weight of its tedious gameplay and insipid storytelling. While it promises a rich adventure, what you get instead is a repetitive and frustrating experience that struggles to respect your time. The game features an ambitious world, with 8 demigod heroes and a turn-based combat system reminiscent of Final Fantasy X and Bravely Default. Combat has moments of strategy, letting you exploit enemy weaknesses and swap party members mid-battle. However, these mechanics lack polish, with magic costs feeling unbalanced and preemptive strikes offering little satisfaction. Battles drag on due to the cumbersome systems, making every encounter feel like a chore rather than an exciting challenge. Exploration fares no better, with the 2D map being a confusing maze of indistinguishable panels. Later areas, like the archipelago, only exacerbate this issue, leaving you aimlessly wandering and frustrating. On top of this, frequent backtracking through uninspired dungeons adds to the monotony. The story and characters also fail to engage. Despite a seasoned writer and composer contributing to the project, the narrative feels bloated, padded, and poorly executed. Your party, though diverse in design, is marred by mean-spirited writing and cringe-worthy voice acting, making it hard to connect with them. Astria Ascending is a beautiful but hollow experience. If you value engaging gameplay and meaningful storytelling in your RPGs, this game will likely leave you disappointed. It is best to explore other JRPGs that truly soar. And that's all for this bundle. This bundle offers a decent collection, but it is hard not to feel like it's missing something, especially if you're hoping for more Japanese games. Titles like Chrono Jotter and Decarnation are solid picks, but the rest of the lineup does not quite hit the mark. The visual novels, like The Heart of the Woods and Please Be Happy, might find their audience, though not everyone will be impressed. It's not a bad bundle, just not one that's likely to blow you away. In any case, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if this video was helpful, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, and maybe consider unlocking early access to videos by buying the channel a coffee. From the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.